Okay, next question is from Gaming Boy 10. He says, "What is your favorite Grand Theft Auto game?" Grand Theft Auto 4, definitely. Mainly because of the inclusion of online, but it also added a lot of the stuff that I wanted to see in a Grand Theft Auto game, like being able to hitch taxis for a ride and just kind of sit around in the back seat and look around, and the stuff like that. So, Grand Theft Auto 4, definitely. And it says, "Who's your favorite character in Grand Theft Auto 4?" Packy McCreary. I absolutely love that guy. He's awesome. The next one comes from XX Vicis XX. I think that's how you pronounce it. They ask, "What's your favorite genre of music, and what is your favorite band or bands?" My favorite type of music is progressive rock, and my favorite bands are Rush, Dream Theater, and Coheed and Cambria. Yeah, Dream Theater, Coheed and Cambria, they're awesome. They're great. My personal favorite genre is probably like rock slash metal. I also like rap rock, so yeah. My favorite bands are like Billy Talent, Skillet, 3 Days Grace, Audio Slave, Rage Against the Machine, all that stuff. But I think that my all-time favorite band will probably always be Linkin Park. I always go back to them. They're awesome. Absolutely love Linkin Park. The next one comes from Aerosols or something like that. Anyways, it says, "What is your top 5 video game characters?" Cloud, Link, Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 4. Who else? Well, Gray Fox from Metal Gear is really cool. Trying to think of who else there is. Squall from Final Fantasy 8. Zack, Final Fantasy 7. I mean, there's so many cool characters. Those are just to name a few. I'm sorry I can't really narrow it down, but I'm trying to answer these all on the spot. So now we're on the last page, finally. Can you see what it would have been like if I would have just tried to answer everybody's question? Okay, this one comes from Mulqui123. What is your favorite Final Fantasy game ever made? Final Fantasy 7, hands down. Favorite story, favorite characters, favorite everything. The next one comes from AndChrist2. They ask, "What are the best aspects for creating a really nice game? Is it gameplay, soundtracks, graphics, storytelling? For example, any type of game except FPS, RPG, simulation, or maybe special editions or packaging of the game. In your opinion, what is the best game when it becomes a copy-selling hit or becomes a classic through innovation?" Well, that's kind of like a multi-part question there. Like I said, I've been designing my own game for a couple of years, and what I find would make a fantastic game is kind of like a crossbreed between an RPG, Zelda, and Grand Theft Auto. If you kind of took those 3 games, or like the aspect of those 3 games, and put them together, you would have a game that's absolutely unbelievable. But what makes a great game for me is normally, first off, it has to have gameplay, atmosphere, and it has to have some sort of value. Like normally once it goes rare, you know, like there's not 100 trillion copies in production, but mainly it's atmosphere, gameplay, story, that kind of stuff really makes a game. And it says, in your opinion, what is the best game when it becomes a copy selling hit or becomes a classic through innovation? Probably classic through innovation mainly, I guess, because out of the two that just seems right to me, because I'd rather see a game that really innovates, you know, hit the market, than just a copy of a game that sold a lot. Next one comes from Jericho X13, another great guy on YouTube, and we're getting quite close to the end of the list here. He says, "Who is the hottest female video game character in your opinion?" Probably Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy 7, or even Riku from Final Fantasy 10 too. No doubt there's a whole bunch more, but yeah, those ones are probably my favorites. And he also asked, if you could make any weapon in the world, what would it be and how would you use it? If I had to make any weapon, it would probably be... well, I kind of created some of my own designs and stuff like that, but it would definitely be some sort of sword. Probably something like Nero's from Devil May Cry 4, the one that like revved and all that stuff, but it would probably look a lot different. But it would be some sort of sword, something really unique, like the Gunblade or, you know, the Buster Sword or something like that. The next one's from Ozumnai, I think it is. He says, What do you think of Mega Man 9 and 10, and have you already downloaded them? Yes, I already downloaded Mega Man 9, and I think it's friggin' hard. It's extremely hard, but it's so hard that it became like notorious for being like that, and it makes it so much fun to play. If Mega Man 9 and 10 weren't as hard as they were, then they wouldn't be worth playing. They're great games, though. Real pain in the ass. The next one comes from bgriff2000. He says, have you ever played a Spyro the Dragon or Crash Bandicoot game for PS1? Yes, I played every single one of them. And my favorites are Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. That one was awesome. And Crash 3, Warped. NR Bricks asked, what are your favorite bands and favorite RPG of this gen? Favorite bands I already covered, and favorite RPG of this generation would either be Fallout 3 or Oblivion, one or the other. Now this is the last question. Took us a while to get there, but we're there. This is probably like 4 videos long by this point, I'm just guessing. And this one comes from Diablo Dak 444, and he says, hey Locke Downe, I was just wondering if you have looked into Red Dead Redemption coming out in 2 weeks, or plan on buying it. I think it's going to kick ass myself, and probably even beat Grand Theft Auto 4. Yes, I have looked into it, very much so, actually, but more so just in like the past 4 days. It does look amazing, and I am definitely going to be picking it up this month. I do find it looks a lot like Grand Theft Auto 4, which is one of the reasons why I want to get it, and I absolutely can't wait to play it. The online modes look fantastic, but I've never really been a big fan of the Wild Wild West, so modern day stuff is more my kind of thing. So I don't know if it'll beat Grand Theft Auto 4, but it'll definitely be good either way. So you should all pick up Red Dead Redemption, and if we're online, we can all play. So it'd be really cool. So that pretty much covers every single question I was asked. I wanted to go in detail with it, that's why it was so long. This way here, anything you guys wanted to know is here. So I would say ask more questions in the comment section below, but I won't be doing one of these for a little while. It was a lot of fun being able to answer it, especially in such a casual manner, with just me and the camera. Feels more like a one-on-one conversation like that. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking for now, because I'm sure you guys have plenty of other things to be doing right now. As for new videos, I don't know. So you'll see a new video when there's a new video. Alright? So thanks a lot for checking this out. Thanks a lot for asking questions, and I hope you guys enjoyed the answers. So, until next time, guys, see you around.